We just dropped 100% USA made apparel on the Neeves Knife Co site. We have a few different designs and we're gonna have more designs each month. Each design we have right now on the site has a USA flag on the right shoulder and a little pocket knife on the left shoulder, regardless of what design you choose in the front. Like I said, man, this is 100% USA made apparel. I'm really excited about it. I've been working on this for quite some time now. And you know, hey, I'm really excited to bring it to you guys. So if you guys want to buy some t-shirts that fit very well, that are good quality, while also supporting USA companies through and through, check out Neeves Knife Co. Okay, so we have something pretty special here. This is from Aurora Blades. It's a KASSANOVA design. And this is the Black Swan. The packaging already is pretty awesome. So it's actually drawers. And you can push the drawer out right here. And you have the sticker and you have the tool to take it apart, because that is something that's pretty interesting about this knife design that we will get into right now. So here is the second drawer with the pouch. Pretty damn cool how that packaging is. Now, it comes in a couple different versions. This one is the Zircotite and Zirconium version. So the materials on this, we have an M390 blade, we'll check out here in 1 second, a Zirconium inlay, a Zircotite pocket clip, and Zircotite pivot. Now this also comes with I believe a Zircotite inlay as well. But let's open it up. So we have a beautiful drop point M390 blade with a blasted finish. It has a satin on the back side and then a blasted finish on, you know, the rest of the blade. The logo there is pretty cool, and we have a star thumb stud, which is also pretty damn cool. We have steel liners. Now, if you look at this, you can see there's no hardware. There is no hardware. I believe they have the patent pending on this setup. I'm not 100% on that, but you can see it has no hardware except for these little dots right there, which is what the tool is for inside the box. I'm entering this clip in because I didn't notice it until later on in the video, but there's actually a screw right there and this pivot. So you have the pivot tool inside the box and then that screw right there to take this thing apart. So that's pretty cool how they did that, and you know, pretty innovative. You know, like I was saying at the end of the video, you know, we feel like we've seen everything, but you know, people keep proving us wrong that we have not seen everything yet, and we are still going to continue to see new innovations and new things when it comes to knives. Now, another thing I noticed, and I'm not 100%, but the lock looks like it has 2 points of contact instead of just one. I'm not for sure. I can see the contact right there, but then it almost seems like it has contact here too, because you can see it locks up in front of the front flipper right there. So if that's the case, that is really cool. I have already spine whacked it. It's very solid, rock solid lockup. Great access to the lock bar. Very, very smooth on the drop. Great thumb stud deployment. The stars, it works great. The star works great. I got to give it to them. A little sharp with if it's, you know, a strong detent, but hey, it's fine. They work great. You have plenty of access to it, plenty of grip. Yeah, you can smack, man. You can really launch this thing with these thumb studs. And then the front flipper. Now, I do have a problem with this front flipper. The jimping is just not sharp enough, and it's got a strong detent for a front flipper. So to do the reach over, I can't do it. I can't do the side finger. I can only do it like this. And even then, I am kind of digging down this way and trying to launch it out. I wish this was either a little bit prouder, or at the very least just had sharper jimping. Maybe even if this thing had just like a little tiny bit taken off of it, so you had a little bit more leverage point. Because with a front flipper like this, you really want to be able to do the reach over, but you can't. Also the detent too. If the detent was just slightly lighter, like it doesn't sound loud going in, but when you pop it, it definitely has a strong detent, but not super strong for the thumb studs, just super strong for this jimping and front flipper. But you can obviously do it, you know, so it's not like it's not doable. It's just you're not gonna be able to do the reach over the side finger. Anyways, ergonomics, no problem with them. I mean, it definitely has like a teardrop effect, but I like it. You know, I don't mind a teardrop effect. This definitely rounds over right here, which does feel very comfortable in the hand. So when I'm choked back here, you know, it's nice, and I still can choke up. You can do pinch grips. You can choke up all the way up nice and tight to the edge. You can turn it around and cut straps. Not that you'd use this in a gas station knife fighting grip, but you absolutely could, because you can cap it off. The inlays are done extremely, extremely well. I personally like Zircotai. And yeah, this Zircotai clip is just beautiful. And because it's not like mirror polished and then anodized, it's not super fingerprinty. Usually zirconium is very, very fingerprinty, but in this case they have basically a stone washed finish over. Is it stone washed? It's like, yeah, it's like a satin finish over the top of it. Look at how thin this stripe gets all the way out there. It's pretty damn cool. The stop pin is an internal stop pin. Love, love, love to see that. I always like to see internal stop pins. It is a sub liner lock, by the way. The liner is screwed in on the inside, so it is separate from the titanium. All in all, man, this is pretty damn cool. I like this thing quite a bit. You know, yeah, I got my complaints on the front flipper, but it's a good looking knife. It's unique. It's different. Great materials, great build quality. The action is great aside from, you know, my problem with the front flipper. The clip, ooh, this is the deal breaker right here. Oh, yeah, the clip could definitely be better. It's like hitting a wall. So this would be my second biggest complaint, is it's like hitting a wall. There's not a lot of room underneath the ramp, but it's fine. My pants, my thick pants do actually tuck under there, surprisingly, but there's just not enough ramp to lift it up on. And you see how it bends over this way? You don't want that, because that's putting direct tension down right there, and it makes it to where it's very difficult for this to ramp over your jeans. It works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, and with thinner jeans, it'd probably work really, really well. Or at least decently well. But as far as my thick jeans go, I'm having issues. It'll go in, so I'm not saying it won't. It'll go in just fine, but it's just, you know, it's a little bit of a pop to get it over, to get the ramp over the jeans. With my thick jeans, like I said, with regular jeans, it'll probably be just fine. Also, I'm not typically a big fan of blasted finishes on premium knives, just because they can tend to corrode easier than other finishes. Now, this is M390, so it'll probably be just fine, but I prefer satin or stone washed. I do not know what HRC they're running the steel at. And who is the OEM? Feels like Reap, but I do not know. I will, oh yeah, also, this is a really good one for the lefties, but the clip is not reversible. So I can easily use it lefty, because, you know, it's a liner lock, so of course. If I find out, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen who the OEM is, but yeah, it's pretty damn cool. Like I said, I do have some nitpicks and negatives. Oh, wow, okay. There's a screw right there. What is that screw to? Okay, so we have a screw right here too, which I'm guessing takes off the back spacer. So I'm guessing that screw and this pivot screw with the tool is the only things you need to do to take this thing apart. So pretty damn cool the way the construction and the build is. I'm always looking for innovative stuff and different ways, you know, for knives to be built, because we feel like we've seen it all, but you know, people tend to prove us wrong, you know, and I love that. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.